Hey everyone, today is day 11 of our continued grind to see if we can qualify for Worlds this year with no tournament experience. So taking a look back at yesterday, one of the main objectives for that was, getting used to this team, but also making sure that we were piloting the best way possible, up to turn 3, really. I did a little bit of some post-match analysis based on those videos. I kind of just rewatched the YouTube video. And there's a few things that I'm going to call out that I need to work on. I think a big one that's like a big bad habit for me that I use is sometimes to get ahead of Trick Room, I'll put Ursaluna in before Trick Room is set, and then I'll waste a protect move there. And I think that severely limits the options that I have once I'm in Trick Room for things. So what I'm going to be working on here is only switching in Ursaluna when we have Trick Room already set up. Another thing that I keep working on is during Trick Room, I did a lot of weird pivots that didn't necessarily make the most sense. One of the things I'm going to work on is just once Trick Room is set, those are the Pokemon we're using, and we're going to get as maximum value out of the damage that we can do with that team. Whether that's, spamming with Ursaluna or Archaludon, or using our other supporting Pokemon to build those guys up. There was a lot of times where I overcommitted Porygon and Hatterene with damaging moves when I probably should have pivoted them out, or at least used Recover or some other supporting move. I had a few misplays where I forgot which Pokemon were using safety goggles. That's a big thing for me. And then the other thing that I noticed as well is I was playing a bit conservatively when it came to Ursaluna near the end of the games. And I really just need to sometimes just sack Ursaluna to confirm a kill. That's really what we learned yesterday, and so we're going to try to keep the same thing going. I don't expect us to win anything at all this time, but we're just going to keep going as much as we can. So, a big thing for me this go around when we do our 4 games is we're going to try to just not get hit with any type of safety goggles of any kind. So let's go ahead and start the timer. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at their sheet. First off, any spore-proof ones. We have Annihilate with safety goggles. We have Ensign with Fake Out. Any of those guys Grass Terra? Nope. They are not. We have Spore Proof Sinistra. That can also, no Encore, things like that. And then we also have Volcarona with Covert Cloak. And just because I forget what Covert Cloak does, Covert Cloak conceals tricking the eyes, protecting it from double moves. So Covert Cloak on Volcarona. No double moves. Okay. Because of Sinistra, we're going to do, and Incineroar, we're going to go ahead and do this. Okay. So he starts with Annihilate and Archaludon. So what he could do here is Rage Fist. That wouldn't do anything. Close Combat really wouldn't do anything. He has no Rain set up. He could do a Steel type move. So let's just go ahead and try to do a Follow Me Trick Room. Oof, that was nasty. He went for a hyper offensive and it worked. Can we spore? Let's see what we can do here. That would be the best thing to do. He's going to fake out. It just depends who he's going to fake out. Oh, he flare blitz. Okay. We took out Incineroar. And that was just super offensive. Shadow Ball, Matcha Gotcha, Rage Powder. So let's go ahead and Ghost Terra Earthquake. Okay. So he went super offensive. So maybe let's do an Amoonguss with a Indeedee. And then Hatterene Ursaluna. It's the same combo that he can do. I think something that I want to try is if he does Final Gambit. Is he running a fast build on? Can we try to... Let me see what we can do here. I kind of want to do a predicting switch. He's going to Final Gambit here, and then, you know, Electro Shot here. So, if he Final Gambits, can we do this, and then this? Let's just see if I made the read right. Maybe I didn't have the Pokemon that could react to it. Okay. If I did it the other way. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw in a Amoonguss and try to Trick Room. Wow. It's just a super offensive team. I'm getting beat up here. Maybe you get a double KO. Matcha Gotcha's oh, he crits. That's crazy. Wow, that was a really... I honestly, like, don't know. I think that's just, like, a skill issue. Anywho, first best of 3 game, we lose there. But that's A-okay. We're taking notes. Alright. Let's look. Safety Goggle, Annihilate. We have Volk, Tailwind. We have Trick and Trick Room on Indy. And yeah, okay, and Psychic Seed. So maybe let's not throw in, because he has Psychic Seed, let's do a Porygon, Amoonguss, Indeedee, or not Indeedee, but something a bit like this. Again, very, I think, safe thing to do would be Rage Powder. Trick Room. So I think we can throw in Hatterene here, and we can throw in Ursaluna. And let's try to do what we can. Okay, that was a good read from us. Let's go ahead and we know we can facade into Ursaluna, and then let's maybe just double up on him. Get some cleanup. Again, once we have Trick Room set, we have to just press W. I want to... Does he know Protect? He doesn't know Protect. So I think I can do a Earthquake here as the best move that I can do. He can Terra Flying, but I'm ground, so that's okay. And then let me Expanding Force into... This should kill. Okay. And then let's go ahead and Ghost, Terra, Earthquake, Ice Beam. I think let's do a, we'll do a Facade and we'll recover. Hopefully Ursaluna doesn't go down. He does. Okay. Okay. And then I just have to Ice Beam and hope it wins. Or do I Foul Play because it's using his attack stat? No. I wonder if Ice Beam would have done it. It might have. Okay. Let's do Hatterene, Porygon, Ursaluna, Amoonguss. So let's do a switch out here. I want Amoonguss to come in, and we set Trick Room with Porygon. No flinch. Okay, nice. And now let's Ursaluna to come in and we recover. And we'll just keep spamming recover with Porygon. So he can't protect. Let's headlong rush Tyranitar and recover. Try to sweep here. I should... yeah, I didn't need a Terra Ghost. Maybe he thought I was going to. But now we can Earthquake. And he will move faster, so I can recover after the Earthquake. Okay. We warmed up on this match for sure. I'll just Terra Ghost now. Facade. Trick Room. And now we can just Mystical Fire and Ice Beam. Nice, we won game 2. That was a great game. We're getting better. He didn't bring Sneasler that time. I think he's banking on me setting Psychic Terrain. But maybe we'll do it this time. And yeah, Porygon is a good fit here as well. Okay, so he's going to be a problem. Close Combat, Dire Claw, Throat Chop, Protect. So let's... if he Throat Chops, let's just follow me, Trick Room. Yep. Now we can throw on Ursaluna. I think we Terra Ghost and Facade. Did we Terra Ghost Protect? I think we have to Protect because of Trick. But no, his Indeedee is Scarfed, which means his Indeedee already used Follow Me. So we can get some good damage done here if we just try to kill Indeedee, and then hopefully the Earthquake kills Sneasler too. That might have been a misplay on my behalf. We'll see. I'm gonna move faster. Let's Headlong Rush, Ice Beam into Sneasler. No way, 2% health. So we'll hit Recover on, we'll Earthquake Recover. Do we just go for another Earthquake, do you think? Let's just see. We might be able to turn this around. I just don't know how much damage I can do. It's gonna move faster. Can I sneak in a foul play? Eesh, no. Okay. Not bad. We lost, but we took it to game 3. Two games, and then 3 games. Okay. Game 3. Who has safety goggles? We have Insid, fake out. Fake out. We have fake out on Rilla. We have taunt and follow me on eBuzz. Haze on Dragonite. And then taunt on Annihilate. Just a very anti-Trick Room team here. Wow, that's a lot to deal with. Okay. The best thing that I can do is at least try to fight for terrain control with, and then throw in an Amoonguss with Hatterene Ursaluna. So we'll get terrain control. I'm going to go ahead and try to switch out into Hatterene here for him trying to fake out Indeedee. And then I'm going to try to Spore Annihilate. I just don't think that there's a world where I can actually get Trick Room set up in this scenario. Just gonna put timer on. I just want to keep. I just want to know. Okay, he reset terrain, but he taunted, which I had a feeling he was going to do, and then we hit. That was a good read by us. So now we can. If he tries to fake out on Rillaboom, I'm going to now. Mystical Fire Rillaboom, try to punish it, and then we'll switch in Indeedee back, and then we'll Trick Room on turn 3. Woodhammer, okay. So now I'm going to do a follow me Trick Room. We got Trick Room set. We can Headlong Rush. And let's try to get an Expanding Force knocked off as well. No, Expanding Force will not hit him. Let's, yeah. We gotta do it like this. Because if I remember, Expanding Force he's immune to it. What is Mirror Herb? Mirror and a stat increase. Oof, 1 health. We took out Rillaboom. He's gonna knock off. Okay. So I have to sweep in this Trick Room. That's the deal. But his Annihilate's still asleep. We don't know his 4th Pokemon. He doesn't want to show us. Wow. Incredible. Spore pressure with that going on is great for us. Let's just Pollen Puff into Ursaluna and then hit a Facade into Dragonite. Rage Powder, Earthquake. Wasn't the best move, but maybe. If he fakes out, we'll sleep him. Ursaluna is very vulnerable right now, but we're endgame, so like it has to happen. He goes into Ghost. Sheesh. Scale Shot is crazy. But we should sleep him, right? Yes. Awesome. Whew. He forfeited. Okay, that's game 1. We won. Let's see. This is really challenging. I want to do a double Trick Room again, but this time let's set Terrain, Hatterene, okay. Trick Room, follow me. That's what we're doing. Timer on. He Nasty Plots, Knock Off, Rocky Helmet, Tick, Trick Room. Let's go ahead and switch in Ursaluna in that hand and switch in Hatterene. If he makes it rain, shouldn't necessarily do too much damage. We'll have to see. I'm not really familiar with one Nasty Plot off. Okay. Let's go into you and into you. I just think he's going to protect on Goldango. If I was him, I would protect Goldango right now. That's just me. He does use Shadow Ball. Okay. We're gonna do a headlong rush into Goldango. Then we get a free Earthquake and a helping hand. Indeed, he's practically gone here. That was a good switch for him. It's a good read, honestly. Yeah. That was a good build-up for him. One round of Trick Room. Let's see what we can do. One shot, Dragonite, please. And then have Goldango miss. That would be my ideal. So foul play is using the target's attack stat. Okay, game 3. Here we go. Okay, that wasn't as good of an opening as I thought it was going to be. I think we need to open with our double terrain. And then the sleeps are what's helping us win the game. So Hatterene and Didi, Amoonguss, Ursaluna. Let's Trick Room with you and Mystical Fire on you. Hopefully this can be a good answer to Goldango, and then if I was him, I would fake out Hatterene. We're taking it to game 3 again, so good read by us. We got Trick Room set up. Now we can, I'm just going to do a quick follow me as we Terra into Fairy, because I don't want knockoff, because that's what he's going to do next. He's going to knock off, and I don't want it to kill Didi. This is just going to come down to practice. Like, we can definitely beat this guy. A lot of these games, I think that's why I get tilted so much, is that they're actually winnable, but I just can't lock it in. Good fake out. Cool. Another good read. Do a helping hand, and he has grassy terrain up, So let's throw in a Mungus Facade into whatever is coming into Incineroar's position. It could be Dragonite, so maybe we Headlong Rush. But see what we can. Let's see if this is the most optimal play we can make. It might not be. If we can get 3 Trick Rooms of damage, that would make me happy. He's gonna fake out, right? So let's Spore Dragonite. And I switch. Either way, I want Dragonite gone, so either he's gonna go to sleep. Nice. Good read. Oh! But he didn't fake out there. Okay. Alright. So now you can't do anything. We have the last turn of Trick Room. So we'll Spore, swap out, reset terrain. Double Protect, that's cool. I'm resetting as well to win. He knows Haze, but that's it. Rage Powder, Trick Room. Then we'll swap a Mungus and we'll Dazzling Gleam with Indeedee. Five. Okay. Defense fell, speeds up, Trick Room set. Okay, I should have this in the bag. So there's no way. Two, three, four, five. Alright. And then let's Headlong Rush and Follow Me. We're not doing enough tick damage with Dazzling Gleam as I wanted us to. Good read. Holy moly. If I was him, I would try to double protect, but he can't double protect, so I think Goldingo goes down here. And then Dragonite should go down next turn. Still did plenty of damage. Alright, is he stunned? No, he's not. He has loaded dice. I want to reset here and do another Follow Me. He has no protect. I can Spore Trick Room again. Okay. GG. We won that one. That feels good. Okay. That was a really hard game. Oh my gosh, that was so hard. Oh man, he had an 1100 rating. Oh man, he had. I wrote down that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of his Pokemon could have disrupted my entire trick room right there. Oh man. Okay, let's go into our last game, so we can do kind of a half Swiss day. That's kind of why we're choosing to do 4. But I think we're improving, guys. I was thinking about changing my background every week in Showdown. Let me know what you guys think about doing that. So we have a rain team. Let's go ahead and start timer. I want to get better about just clocking this stuff immediately. So of course we just gotta look out for Amoonguss. For like everything. Spore proof, and Rage Powder. And then we have Sucker Punch on King Gambit, KG equals SP for Sucker Punch. Okay, let's do a Indeedee, Hatterene. I could really bring in, maybe Porygon, Amoonguss, or Chaladon, Ursaluna. Thoughts? Okay. Okay. I just couldn't have my other guy there, but we can make use of this. We can do good here still. Let's keep that. Okay, nice. We're both just making each Pokemon fall asleep. Awkward. Awkward. Oh, that was a crazy read. Oh my god. Oh. Holy cow. That was crazy. Let's do this and this. Oh my god. That was nuts. He's faster. No, please wake up. Okay. Oh. This is a funny match. I like like this is just a hilarious match to me. I think we're both just doing as best as we can. Oh, wake up, please. No. Yeah, there's just nothing we could do. He was able to take my Amoongus out before I could. It happens. Magic Bounce should help, so we're gonna do on the next game. It was just a battle of Spore. As hilarious as it was. Alright. Yeah, so let's do Hatterene, Amoongus. Let's do Hatterene and Didi. Amoongus in the back with Ursaluna. Oh man. Let's do Trick Room here and Follow Me. So he opens with the Rain Team this time. Expect the Electroshock coming in now. We set both. Let's come in with a Expanding Force. We have Trick Room set. I thought he'd do it in the other position. It's fine. So let's, fuck. Do I move faster than him is the question. My Amoongus has a 31 speed. No. Bad read on my end at the end there. This guy's really good. This guy's the best one that we've gone against. Terra Ghost, Earthquake. Yeah. All right. That was 2 games with a loss. That was just like a who could speed tie Amoongus faster. All right, everyone. I know it doesn't seem like much, but we won one of our best of 3 games, and I think that's like super awesome. I feel like we're playing around our opponents a bit better. I definitely will do a post-match analysis, but like for now, like those hyper-offensive teams really caught me off guard, and that kind of sucked. So maybe finding a way that we can kind of deal with those is how we'll go into the next video. But ending this, we're at least 1 year away from Worlds for next year. So we've been keeping a good cadence going, and let's just keep going at it. So yeah, this was day 11. See you guys.